Hello and welcome to the Dragon Den. I'm KingofDragons 5000 and today we have another action figure review. Today I'll be taking a look at the Mart DC Comics Kingdom Come Shazam. And before we have a look at Shazam, let's take a moment to thank today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Gundamit.com. Action figures, model kits, and other collectibles, check out Gundamit.com with a link in the description. Getting Shazam posed and out of the packaging, I'm really excited by what Mart has done here. The red looks very vibrant here on Shazam, and I'm absolutely loving the way the gold trim is on his costume. The red is very vibrant here on his costume. I'm loving the gold accents from the boots and the wrist cuffs. Having a look at his accessories, Shazam only comes with 2 pairs of hands. As with the Kingdom Come Superman, Shazam is going to have a full fabric outfit. It's a very nice form-fitting outfit and it looks really good here on Shazam. The head sculpt on Shazam is quite amazing as it captures the look of the Alex Ross artwork perfectly. His stoic face has this really nice smirk to it and it captures the spirit of Shazam. The paint job is absolutely fantastic as it captures all the wrinkles, contours to Shazam's face. They even managed to throw in his 5 o'clock shadow. And of course his hair is going to be slicked back and is done in this really nice dark brown. Shazam's outfit is very nice and form-fitting and it captures the definition of his body perfectly. One thing I absolutely love is that they were able to put the flap on the front of his costume along with the gold button on the right side. There's even a seam line running down the side to simulate that flap, which is a very nice little detail. His gold thunderbolt is just tampoed on the outfit and it's done in this really impressive color of gold. He does have this really big gold buckle on the left side of his costume that has this really nice gold rope going around his neck. And that rope is going to be used to secure his cape onto his costume. The sleeves are done in that same fabric, which once again highlights the impressive musculature underneath Shazam's outfit. All the muscle groups are nicely detailed here and are well defined even though he is wearing a fabric suit. Just like with Superman, there is somewhat of a metallic sheen to his outfit even though it's not made in a metallic fabric. And one thing I love are the gold wraps that he is wearing on his wrist, as these are done in plastic and they're painted in this very rich gold. Around his waist he is wearing this gold sash which looks really good and the detailing on it is spectacular. It is tied off on the right side, which is impressive, and I like the fact that the knot is actually articulated. The rest of his costume is just going to be that red bodysuit which highlights all his musculature on his legs. It's even more prominent, you can see the metallic sheen on his legs as the muscles look really good on the red fabric. And it goes all the way down to his golden boots which carry over that impressive gold shade. The sculpt work in his boots is phenomenal as we do get some seam lines on the front and back and the texture on his boots simulates actual leather. They even went as far as to sculpting the sole on Shazam's boot. Having a look at Shazam's cape, it is done in this really soft white fabric. The gold trim is quite nice here on his cape and I do love the fact that there's a wireframe running throughout the entirety of his cape. And on the right edge of his cape he does have these 4 brooches which are sculpted and they look really good here. Overall Shazam has some fantastic detail and even though he is wearing a full fabric outfit it still looks really good here. The combination of plastic and fabric is done well here on Shazam and his cape has to be one of the best capes I've seen in this scale. With all his impressive details out of the way, let's compare Shazam to our usual suspects. Because he is using the same base body as the Kingdom Come Superman, he will scale nicely to the rest of your 1/12 scale figures. He is going to be slightly taller than true 1/12 scale, but he'll fit in nicely with domestic figures. And of course he is going to scale wonderfully with the Mart Superman. Having a look at his articulation, Shazam does have a double ball joint in the head. Arms go out to the side and would do a full 360. He has a bicep swivel and double bend in the elbow. Ball hinge style wrists. Shazam does have a double ball joint in his upper torso. His legs will kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. He will have a double bend in the knee. He will have a double ball joint in his ankle. And finally, he has a very fantastic wireframe in his cape. Overall, some great articulation here on Shazam, and because he is wearing a full fabric outfit, there will be some limitations. However, I can look past it as this is a very impressive looking figure and he still poses very nicely. With everything said and done about the Pop Mart Shazam, let's get him posed for my final thoughts. Not being familiar with Pop Mart, I really wasn't sure what to expect with these figures, but I'm absolutely blown away by what we have here. Shazam is an impressive figure in his own right, but one detail I absolutely love is the face sculpt on this figure. Despite being a 1/12 scale figure, it captures the likeness of the Alex Ross artwork perfectly and replicates the scenes that we see in the comic book itself. Add to it the smart use of fabric along with plastic parts was a really good call, as the gold accents on his costume look superb. There's just something about the richness in the gold on his costume that I'm absolutely blown away with, and I love looking at this figure. Add to it, it's a very good base body that they went with, as it has a lot of articulation and really does look like a superhero with its proportions. And of course, this cape is phenomenal, with probably the best wireframe I've ever seen in a 1/12 scale cape. It looks and moves fantastically. It almost pains me to say this, but the only downside to this figure is that we don't get any accessories besides the 2 pairs of hands. It would have been nice to get some extra accessories such as an alternate head and maybe some lightning effects here for Shazam, but overall it's still a superb figure to add to your collection. And if you're like me, you picked up both the Kingdom Come Superman and Shazam, so you can replicate a lot of scenes from the Kingdom Come graphic novel. Shazam is going to run you about $75, which I honestly feel that's a perfect price for this figure, as we get a well-detailed head, a superb fabric outfit, and it's just an overall great figure. If you are looking for Shazam, he is available on Gundamit.com, where I did pick up mine. Before we wrap up this video, I want to take a moment to thank Gundamit.com for sponsoring this video. Gundamit.com has a huge selection of officially licensed and third-party action figures, collectibles, and model kits. If you're looking to expand your collection, definitely check out Gundamit.com and use code word DRAGON to support the Dragon Den. And thank you once again for taking the time to watch another video here on the Dragon Den. Before you go, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out the rest of my action figure videos. If you're in a position to help out the Dragon Den, check out my Patreon, where I have some exclusive content and early access videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my loyal Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm KingofDragons 5000 reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.